You know what's wild? We live in an era where athletes are basically walking science experiments. They've got sleep coaches, nutrition plans down to the gram, biomechanics experts analyzing every millimeter of their movement. Teams drop millions on analytics trying to predict every possible outcome. And then a ball bounces 4 times on a rim. That's the beautiful, maddening reality of sports. You can control everything except the one thing that matters most. A gust of wind, a wet patch on the grass, a ball that decides, against all logic, to fall in instead of out. Today we're breaking down 10 moments where preparation, skill, and strategy took a back seat, and the universe just picked a favorite. These aren't just lucky plays. These are the moments where entire legacies got written by chaos. Let's get into it. Today we're looking at the moments where luck, good or bad, completely rewrote sports history. Some teams caught every break. Others, well, they caught their teammates' ass on national TV. May 12, 2019. Game 7. Eastern Conference Semifinals. The entire future of a franchise is sitting on the rim of a basketball hoop, quite literally bouncing around like it's making up its mind. Here's what most people forget. This wasn't just about one game. If that shot bounces out, Kawhi Leonard almost certainly leaves Toronto that summer. The Raptors never win their first championship. The Sixers probably make the finals with that young core, maybe even start a dynasty. Instead, for bounces, watch Kawhi's reaction. He literally squats down like he's watching a roulette wheel. Because that's exactly what it was. The physics of a ball hitting iron 4 times and still having enough forward momentum to drop through. Sports scientists have tried to recreate it. The success rate is absurd. One bounce changed a country's entire basketball history. December 23, 1972. AFC Divisional Playoff. Franco Harris catches a deflected pass inches off the ground and runs it back for a touchdown. Except, nobody really knows what happened. Did the ball hit the intended receiver? Did it hit a defender? In 1972, those were 2 very different rulings. The refs had no replay, no super slow-mo, nothing. So what did they do? Referee Fred Swearingen walked over to a dugout phone. Yes, a phone, and called the league office. Legend has it he didn't ask, "What's the right call?" He asked, "Do we have enough security to get out of here alive if I call this incomplete?" They ruled it a catch. The Pittsburgh Steelers won. That moment sparked the entire Steel Curtain dynasty of the 70s, 4 Super Bowls in 6 years. All from a ball that maybe grazed the right fingertips. Thanksgiving night, 2012. Nationally televised. Millions watching with their turkey and regret. Mark Sanchez takes the snap, tries to scramble, and runs directly into his own lineman's backside. The ball pops out. Patriots scoop it up, score a touchdown. Embarrassing? Sure. But here's where the luck avalanche really hits. On the very next kickoff, the Jets fumble again. Patriots recover. Score again. 52 seconds. 14 points. 2 touchdowns that had nothing to do with the Patriots' offense even touching the ball. That wasn't just bad luck for the Jets. It was the universe deciding they needed to be a meme for the next decade. And honestly, mission accomplished. Imagine this: you're in the zone. Adrenaline pumping. You grab a rebound, take off down the court, rise up for the layup, and realize too late you just scored for the other team. This happened more than once. There's a famous college game where a player did exactly this, trying to force overtime. In the NBA, it's rare but unforgettable when it happens. But the real chaos? Soccer own goals from 40 yards out because a goalkeeper slipped on wet grass. The ball slowly rolling into an empty net while 50,000 people watch in stunned silence. That's the kind of luck or unluck that makes you want to retire on the spot. April 27, 2014. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Liverpool is this close to winning their first Premier League title in 24 years. Their captain, their legend, Steven Gerrard, Mr. Liverpool himself, gathers the team before the match and says, "This does not slip. Cue the universe. Hold my beer." Midway through the game, Gerrard receives a simple pass. Routine. He's made this play 10,000 times. But his foot slips. Just slips. Demba Ba steals the ball, scores, and Liverpool's title dream collapses right there. They didn't win. Manchester City did. And Gerrard never won a Premier League title. One word. One slip. One cruel, poetic twist of fate. October 14, 2003. NLCS Game 6. Chicago Cubs vs. Florida Marlins. The Cubs are 5 outs away from the World Series. 5 outs. They haven't been to a World Series since 1945. The city is buzzing. The curse is about to break. A foul ball drifts toward the left field stands. Cubs outfielder Moises Alou camps under it. And then Steve Bartman, a fan in a green turtleneck and headphones, reaches out. The ball deflects off his hand. Alou doesn't catch it. The batter stays alive. The Marlins rally. The Cubs collapse and lose the game and the series the next night. One fan, 6 inches. A century of heartbreak extended for another 13 years. Bartman had to go into hiding. He received death threats. All because his hand moved at the wrong millisecond. That's not just bad luck. That's a Greek tragedy. Look, here's the thing about sports, and honestly, life in general, you can do everything right and still lose. You can train harder than anyone. Study film until your eyes bleed. Execute the game plan perfectly. And then a ball hits a rim 4 times, or your foot slips on a patch of wet grass, or a fan in the 3rd row moves their hand 6 inches. That's what makes sports so human. It's not a video game where the best stats always win. It's chaos with a scoreboard. It's the universe reminding us that control is an illusion, and sometimes you just get butt fumbled by fate. But that's also why we keep watching. Because every time someone steps on that field, court, or pitch, there's a chance, however small, that the impossible happens. That the underdog wins. That the ball bounces in instead of out. And maybe, just maybe, it'll be your day when the universe decides to smile. Hey, quick note before you go. I know uploads have been a little inconsistent lately. College has been absolutely kicking my ass with deadlines and exams. So getting these videos out has been tougher than usual. But I'm not going anywhere. Got some bangers lined up. Just need to survive midterms first. Appreciate you sticking around. Drop a like if you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Whenever my professor decides to give me my life back.